The Elizabeth River Project is a local environmental nonprofit. We've been around since 1993. Our main goal is to restore the environmental health of the Elizabeth River through education and on-the-ground restoration projects, whether it's living shorelines, oyster reefs, and we do a lot of that through community partnerships. So many of those partnerships are with local businesses around the watershed and schools, but homes can get involved as well with our Riverstar Homes program. We have over 6,000 participants. It's a completely voluntary program where we give you a free Riverstar Homes flag for your yard, your garden, when you agree to do 7 things that help the health of your home river. So from cleaning up after your pets before it rains to keep that bacteria out of the river. Not feeding the geese is an important component of being a Riverstar home because they are a bacteria input just like pets can be on our local waterways. Feeding them encourages them to stay here rather than migrate, and we want them to migrate like the population naturally should in this area. We only want rain down the storm drains. So keep your grass clippings, keep any oil, grease that might be on your driveway out of those storm drains. Don't flush your medicines. HRSD doesn't have the ability to filter those out, so we don't want any of those leftover pharmaceuticals being put out into the river and potentially being taken up into the food chain with the fish that we want to essentially be able to eat out of the Elizabeth River. Avoid single-use plastics. That's a big one we always hear. Don't forget your grocery bags, your reusable water bottles, and try not to use those plastic ones when you go to the grocery store. Single-use plastic, you can throw it away. A lot of it can't be recycled, but when you throw it away, there is no away. It always goes somewhere. Here locally, we're seeing a lot of that marine debris, especially since the pandemic, masks, when we're doing our river cleanups. And a lot of times we're seeing the negative impacts for wildlife, especially our wading birds and fish, like our pelicans, our herons, that can often become entrapped in these tangle hazard single-use plastics. So you want to keep grease out of your sink. It's really important to wipe down any pans prior to cooking with fats, oils, grease, and throw that away rather than putting it down your sink. It can clog not only your pipes, but the city's pipes, and especially in storm events, we don't want to have clogs that create stormwater backflows or sewer backflows. The last thing you can do is reduce your fertilizer use. Fertilizer is one of those instances where more isn't necessarily better. Your yard can only take up to so much, and anything beyond that runs off into the river, feeding the algal blooms, and then is also a waste of your money that would probably be better served elsewhere. So the most important thing to do before you put down any fertilizer is to do a lawn soil test. So the local master gardeners can help you with that. Our Riverstar Homes program can help you with that. And that's one of the 7 steps of becoming a Riverstar home. Like I said, it's completely free. You don't have to live on the river to qualify because the watershed is a really big place. You can be miles away from the river and still have an effect on its health. So to sign up and get your free yard flag in the mail, please visit elizabethriver.org/Riverstar Homes, and we'll see you all guys on the river.